Hey guys, Dr. Jeff and Megan here today talking about cinnamon bark essential oil. Right out the gates, we're going to set the record straight on a huge misconception in the supplement industry. A lot of you know that cinnamon as a spice is really good for blood pressure and blood sugar. However, when you go to the health food stores, when you go to the big box retailers and purchase the supplement of cinnamon in a capsule, what you're actually purchasing is cassia in a capsule, which has nothing to do with blood pressure and blood sugar. We did a video about cassia a couple days ago. You can take a look at it. There's amazing benefits of cassia, but not in that arena. So the cinnamon that is responsible for those benefits is from Sri Lanka. It's a very expensive, very difficult process to create that cinnamon and to distill the actual oil. It takes huge amounts of biomass, and over 90% of what's labeled as cinnamon in the United States is actually the cheaper version called cassia. And so today we're going to talk about cinnamon, not cassia. And the first thing is there was a brand new study, 2017 study that was done that tested cinnamon bark essential oil against 17 protein biomarkers that are responsible for inflammation in our body and then also skin remodeling. So for healthy complexion, healthy, beautiful, radiant looking skin. What the study showed was that the cinnamon bark essential oil has a very promising effect and is a very promising agent against inflammation in our body. However, what they did mention is that there needs to be more studies done to prove the efficacy and the amount of oil, but a really, really cool study. Great research is coming out, more and more in essential oils. I'm going to post that link below for you guys to take a look at. Now, some historic uses of cinnamon, which are very, very cool. In French medicinal uses, which is one of Megan's favorite uses of cinnamon, it was historically used for sexual arousal.
It's a very warming oil. So when you apply it to your skin, make sure you use a fractionated coconut oil, but it has a warming sensation to it.
And it's great to put a drop in your mouth before you kiss your lover.
Freshens your breath.
And it's a little spicy.
It's delicious.
Yep. Secondly, in ancient Chinese medicine, in almost every written record of prescriptions that were given out, going back thousands and thousands of years, cinnamon was in just about every prescription because it has a very diverse array of health benefits. And then the oil is very complex in its molecules and its structure and its chemistry. So some of the main molecules that are in cinnamon bark are trans-cinnamaldehyde, eugenol, or some it's very high in eugenol as well, which you can take a look at. But really, really cool oil.
Yeah, so our favorite way to use it is to ingest one drop. It goes a really long way because it has such a potent spice to it, but it helps cut all sugar cravings. And if you're hangry like Jeff gets a lot, I always have it in my purse so he can just do one drop in his mouth and all those hunger pains subside. And we travel with it all the time, so especially at airports when there's not very healthy food options, cinnamon bark oil is one of our favorites to take along with us.
Yeah, to mention also two blends that cinnamon is in that we love, and we always teach about daily use essential oils. Cinnamon is one of the main oils in our On Guard Protecting blend. And so On Guard protects our immune system, it supports our immune system, another great oil to use while you're traveling. And then it's also in our Slim and Sassy metabolic blend because it supports healthy levels of metabolism.
Right, and cinnamon oil is much different than cinnamon the spice. When you're cooking with it, flavoring your foods, the oil is way more potent, way stronger. It has a taste like a red hot cinnamon candy, I like to tell people. And the spice does not contain special compounds that the oil does, making it super cool to use when you're cooking for all those benefits.
Yeah, and it also supports healthy digestion, which is awesome. And then also one of the most well-known uses of cinnamon is that it supports healthy levels of blood sugar that are already in normal range. So if your blood sugar is in a healthy normal range, use cinnamon to keep it there.
Right.
And then some of our favorite diffusing blends.
So this one is
amazing.
Delicious. So if you do cinnamon bark with wild orange and clove, it smells like freshly baked cookies. We love diffusing it before we're having guests over or just in the kitchen alone. Yeah,
people always come in the house and be like, what is that smell? And we're like, oh, it's cinnamon, clove, and wild orange.
Yeah. Duh.
So
we don't bake cookies.
Yeah. All right, cool, guys. Thanks for watching.